Welcome to the Scalpel of Truth podcast, the members-only inner circle club for VIP bachachos, with your host, Leisa Krauss, the bitch and beautician, also known as the Profit Queen. And don't worry, the cursing and salty language is already included in your club fees. As a business consultant with over 30 years in the industry, Leisa is a no-nonsense profit strategist, international speaker, motivational sales trainer, and thought leader. Known for her bold, unapologetic style, she coaches med spa owners, managers, and providers all over the world to become high-end profit powerhouses. Her practice growth strategies are sharp, her stories even sharper, and her panache for bringing the spice, the sharpest. So get ready to transform your practice into a wildly successful luxury brand. Buckle up, bachachos. Leisa is about to slice and dice another episode of The Scalpel of Truth.
Welcome back to the Scalpel of Truth podcast, where we cut through the bullshit in the medical aesthetic industry and talk about what actually makes you money. I'm your host, Leisa Krauss, aka Leisa the Bitch and Beautician, your profit strategist and your no-nonsense guide to building a practice that doesn't just look good, but actually performs. And today I'm talking about patient acquisition and why most practices are doing things completely wrong. Here's the legal part I need to read. This podcast is presented solely for educational entertainment purposes. Guys, I'm just your beauty business bitch. I'm not a licensed therapist or an HR representative, nor am I a lawyer. This platform's used to share my experiences with what's made me a successful service provider, a manager, and a business consultant for those who I coach. Got it? Beautiful. Let's just call it out. Patient acquisition is kind of broken in 2026. And not because patients aren't there, but because the way that you are trying to acquire them is broken. It's outdated. This industry moves really fast, and so do our consumers. This industry is still exploding, to be honest. The demand is up, spending is up, and yet clinics are still saying, I can't get patients. Now, no, you just can't get patients the way you are trying to get them. Because here's what's changed. Marketing used to create awareness, and now community creates confidence. Patients used to decide in the consultation. Now they decide before they ever book with you. If you have not checked out Ageless AI, you need to do that as soon as possible. It is an industry game changer, and it was just launched at the Modern Practice Growth Summit put on by RepeatMD, literally last week being the third week of March, 2025, or 2026, pardon me, depending on whenever you're listening to this. If your strategy is that you are still posting on Instagram, trying to get leads that way, not that you shouldn't do that, you definitely should do that, but it's not going to be your lead strategy, and then running, a few ads, boosting a giveaway, those kind of things, if you're doing those things, you are playing a 2018 game in a 2026 market. There are 3 core patient acquisition channels right now, and that's your business to business, marketing and strategy. Then there's advertising, so your ads, and then there's marketing digital ecosystems. So for most of you, you're relying on one and ignoring the other 2. Patient acquisition is no longer just about visibility. It's about strategic entry points into trust, okay? So the full episode, what I'm going to break down is exactly how to use all 3 with real strategies, real scripts, and what's actually working for top practices right meow. Okay? So if you're ready to stop guessing and start scaling, I invite you to join me inside the Scalpel of Truth Inner Circle podcast, aka Club Bachacho. And to do that, you will hit the link in the show notes, or you can head over to scalpeloftruth.com, because inside the members only podcast content, I am going to give you the real playbook. You can join for less per month than you spend at Starbucks in one visit. Don't go stepping over dollars to get to dimes. I want you to actually invest in yourself, your practice, so you have patients to treat. So I will see you inside. And for the VIP members who have already joined, you know what time it is. Let's go.
to see things stay the way they are.